Hey there, this is Dave from The Greg and Dave Show. Thank you for listening to the following broadcast here on Public House Media.
Do you need some extra motivation in your life? Are you looking to be inspired? If so, then look no further than the Good God Company.
At the Good God Company, their mission is to create and clothe all loving humans with their unique, inspiring, and beautifully designed t-shirts.
All of the products from the Good God Company are equally designed to motivate you and improve your life. From their mugs, workout tanks, to eye-appealing shirts and sweatshirts.
Learn more about their renowned products by visiting thegoodgodcompany.com. That's thegoodgodcompany.com.
The Good God Company is proud to support Public House Media. The Good God Company. I'm feeling good.
This is Julianne Condia, host of Rewritten, here on Public House Media. Thank you so much for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media. Once you are done with this episode, I hope you'll come check out my show, Rewritten, where we will talk about you having limitless potential and can rewrite your story at any time. No matter your background, your past, or current situation, you can have the type of life you crave. A new show comes out every single Monday. Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you never miss an episode of Rewritten. Thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Good morning. Have you ever heard the phrase, the average American? Like, the average American has a cell phone, 87% of them, in fact, and not only does it have a phone, but they have a smartphone. Did you know the average American says the economy or the jobs will change with the next election? Did you know that the average American has less than $100,000 in savings? Yeah. The average American, this is the sad one, makes $735 a week. The average American spends at least $69 a day. Do you know that the average American thinks that hard work is the way to get ahead? Like 70% of them, in fact. Yeah. Are you an average American? Do you want to be more than average? Are you living your life to be going with the flow? Or are you living your life to be amazing and great? Good morning. Welcome to Choose to Rise. My name is Kim Meyer, and I am so glad that you're joining me here on Public House Media Live here on Facebook, or that you're joining us in the podcast version here on Public House Media, Spreaker, iTunes, and Podbean. Thank you so much for coming and joining us and celebrating this amazing day together. It is beautiful and bright out here in Iowa, and I'm so pumped to be talking to you today about how to stop being average. You know, there's the average American. We talked about some of those facts just now and what it's like to be the average American. And today I want to challenge you to not just be average, not just to go with the flow, but to actually live out your potential and be amazing in everything that you do. And you may be thinking, Kim, that is just not possible, but it is totally possible. You just have to decide to want to do better. You have to decide that you are worth it and that you are amazing and you can do anything that you set your mind to. And it will happen. Trust me. I have done so much more in my life by believing and achieving believing and then going forward and achieving the things that I set for myself than I ever did just wanting to be average. So I started my life wanting to be average. I started my life wanting to be like the crowd. I wanted to be like those other girls. I wanted a good job. I wanted to go to college. I wanted to support my family, the average American's dream, right? And then I started living the dream. I went to college. I actually paid for most of my college with, working hard. And, 70% of Americans believe that they can get ahead by just working hard. I was one of those people, right? And I still believe you need to work hard to get ahead. But, it's not just that. It's believing that you want more, that you can achieve more, that you can go do more things. And that is where it's led me to my life here, where I was doing the American dream. I got a good college education. I got a good job. I moved up the ladder. I went and got another degree. I moved up to another position. I got another degree. And then I changed careers. Amazing, right? It's amazing what you can do when you believe in yourself and you want to do great things. So how do you do the same thing? Well, let's get started. Number one, the number one thing that you can do, good morning, Sarah, is that you can do self-reflection every day and analyze what makes you do what you do well and what you do poorly. That's one thing that you can do to step out of being average. Self-reflect. 80% of people who reflect move themselves forward faster than the others that don't. Isn't that a crazy fact? Be a reflective listener, be a reflective on your own journey. Think about your day. At the end of the day, if you can just sit and think, like maybe before you're going to bed, as you're closing your eyes, saying things that you're grateful for throughout the day and things that you could have done better, things that you could have done differently. And just analyze the day. How did you do? What would you change about it if you could go back and change it? Unfortunately, we can't change the past, but we can definitely analyze it and think about how we can make different changes for our future. The second thing you can do is read a minimum of 1 chapter a book per day. A minimum of 1 chapter a book per day. And maybe it's 10 minutes of an audiobook. Maybe it's 2 chapters. Whatever you're comfortable with. Maybe it's 10 minutes. But making sure that you are reading and you're learning and you're always expanding your mind. I have a plethora of professional development books and personal development books that are on my desk here and that are behind me on the shelves. And I love listening to good PD books. I love listening to good podcasts. But whatever it is you do, fill your mind with good information. All right. Another statistic for you, the first 20 minutes of your day sets the tone for your day. So are you somebody that wakes up and is grateful and plugs into a podcast or a good book? Or are you somebody that wakes up and gets into your email right away, or looking at the news and filling your head with all the negative stuff that's around us? I used to be the one that turned on the TV or just sat and scrolled through my Facebook or went to my email right away and jumped into other people's priorities for myself. Now I turn over and I plug in some worship music, or I plug in a good podcast, and I start my day filling my heart and my mind with positive information, things that are going to help me move faster and not be average. The third thing that you can do to not be average is reserve at least half an hour of alone time. Yep. Half an hour, at least half an hour of alone time. Maybe that's for busy moms. Maybe that's 30 minutes in the shower, or let's just, maybe 10, right? Would you get there? But that would clear your mind and make you move on more quickly. All right. So maybe it's that you're plugging that into your reflection time at the end of the day, making sure you find 30 minutes of you time that you can read, time you can reflect, time that you can, maybe get a good workout in. Get yourself a chunk in the day, wherever you find it, where you find your priorities is where you find your time. So make sure that you are, plugging something into your day. Maybe it's your 30-minute lunch where you just step away from the office and eat and listen or read or whatever you need to do. Just reflect on the day. Maybe you journal. The fourth thing that you do is have digital decluttering every night after 10 p.m. No phones, no internet, no computers, no TV after 10 p.m. Let your mind shut down. Let your body relax and then go into sleep in a good way. Maybe that's the time that you get your quiet time away from your devices. Maybe that's when you pick up a book and just relax. Number 5, challenge yourself to learn something new every single day. And this totally goes with number 2, making sure you're reading every day. Learning something new all the time. Being a lifelong learner. I love learning something new every day. And I don't think it's just because I've been an educator. I think it's because when you are always wanting to level up and you're always wanting to see what more you can do, it's amazing to try to learn something new every day. So definitely give it a whirl. And then I'd love to know, what are you learning today? Drop it below this video or in the podcast. I'd love to know. Send me an email at chooseriseup@gmail.com. I want to know. I want to interact with you. Number 5. That's number 5. Challenge yourself to learn something every day. Number 6. Set a little goal for yourself every day and really achieve it. A little goal. It doesn't have to be a big goal. Like maybe your little goal is to eat breakfast this morning, because it's always hard to get out the door with breakfast in your hand. Maybe that's a little goal. Maybe your another little goal is to actually pick up that book for 5 to 10 minutes, 1 to 2 chapters, right? Maybe your little goal is to have a serious conversation or just a conversation with your spouse today, right? There's some days where we're coming and going all the time and we just don't see each other. Maybe one of your goals is to just be present with your kids for a minimum of 10 minutes. Like put the devices away and just sit with them, play with them, go play catch, jump on the trampoline, go to a park, do something with them. Make a little goal for yourself. And maybe your little goal is getting to bed on time. Maybe your little goal is something different, whatever it is to you. But like, what is it that you want to achieve there? And then how can you go forward and do those things, right? Set little goals that you can really achieve, and then you feel accomplished because you did that. And it can just snowball into an amazing, big accomplishment in the end. Number 7, learn something new, not related to work, every single week. And this kind of goes with those couple above. Learn something new, not related to work, every single week. So this could be a little of a challenge for me because I love PD, and that's part of my job. That's part of my my career now. Is personal development is a vital behavior of a coach, where you're always learning to improve, and so that is awesome. I'm going to challenge myself this week to learn something new and not related to my job. Number 8, surround yourself with like-minded people, right? With people who have similar goals as you. You are the average of the 5 people you hang out with. So who are you hanging out with? Who do you want to be? What do you want to accomplish? Are the people around you trying to do the same thing? If you are looking to improve your life, if you're looking to, lose weight, or if you're looking to gain more energy, if you're looking to be a more positive person, a happier person, come join us in one of our groups. I have the ones that happen all year long. I've got themed groups that happen every month. If you want to lift up your positive life, jump into the Choose to Rise Healthy Living group. It's a free Facebook group where lots of people are just loving life and supporting each other and surrounding yourself with people who love and want to improve their life. Isn't that a great thing? I think so. Come join us there. Number 8, surround yourself with people who share, that's number 8. Number 9, I'm just off track this morning. Number 9, reward yourself every time a tiny achievement you've made every day. And this doesn't mean reward with food. It means reward yourself. So maybe you give yourself 5 more minutes. Maybe you take a little extra long in the shower. Maybe you go, if you worked out 5 days a week, maybe you go get a new sports bra or a new pair of shoes or something fun. But just reward yourself for a little bit extra of reaching those achievements that you've set for the day. And those are how you get to be not average. You set your goals high. You set your expectations high. You surround yourself with people that are in the same goals. You find ways to give yourself some downtime, some alone time. You reflect on your day. You think in a positive way. You declutter the technology after 10 p.m. You get that alone time and you read, you learn, and you analyze your day. Those are simple things that you can do every single day to help yourself go above the average American and be amazing, right? Isn't that what you're wanting to do? Level up your life and be who you want to be? I have this quote in front of me right now. I have this lovely box of quotes. I think I got it from Target. For those of you on the podcast, you can't really see it, but it's a little box of cards, and they've got quotes on them. And this one happens to say, it says, "You are the one who can stretch your own horizon," by Edgar Madgen. And you are the only one that can stretch your own horizon. So why not go stretch your horizon and be amazing today? Stop being the average American and go live your best life. That's what I'm here to help you do on Choose to Rise. We want to help you rise up out of your current struggles and live your best life. Live to your fullest potential. Live out the purpose that God's put inside of you. So thank you so much for joining us today. I want to thank Public House Media for giving me this opportunity to share my voice with you. I want to thank Podbean for being a host sponsor for us and putting this voice out there for other people. And I would love if you would share this video with somebody on your social media, or if you would help bring somebody to Choose to Rise or Public House Media. Tell them about Podbean and how they can find us there. Download the podcast every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And come check us out. Give us a rating on iTunes and a review on iTunes so that more and more people can see and hear this message. Thank you so much for joining me, Sarah, and all the others that are jumping on live and in the podcast version. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you have a fantastic week. Talk to you all later.